Hello everybody, my name is Ulrich with YouFixit Auto, and today I'm going to be giving you an in-depth guide on how to change your oil in your car or truck. Changing out your engine oil is essential in keeping your car or truck healthy. Now, changing your oil is actually a very simple task. It requires two things. The first is being your engine oil, and the second being your engine oil filter. And since my car has 150,000 miles, I'm going to be replacing the oil drain plug gasket. And I'll link the parts down in the description below. Now with the car down on the floor, we're going to turn on the engine and let it run for 5 to 10 minutes to let the oil flow. Now the goal here is to get underneath your car. I'm going to be using jack and jack stands to get under mine. Sometimes you can look at your owner's manual and it'll tell you exactly where to jack up your car. Like on my 18 Camry, you can see that there's a point up in the front and the rear to jack up the car. You may not even need to jack up your car. With my 2000 GMC Sierra, I can actually crawl underneath since it's lifted high enough and easily access the plug and the oil filter. And if you don't have a jack and jack stand, you could always try the curb method where you drive your car up on a curb to see if it gives you enough room to work underneath. But the goal here is to access the oil drain plug, which you'll find sitting on the bottom of your engine. You may even look in your owner's manual to find it. Just find the correct socket size. In my case, it's a 14mm socket. And I like to attach a ratchet with a long bar to make it easier to break loose that bolt. Just like that. Make sure to have a pan or something to catch all the oil underneath when you remove your oil drain plug. And then you wait for it to get to a slow drip, wipe the area, and then feel to make sure that there's no gasket material. Place the new gasket on the oil drain plug. Put the drain plug back in, and then tighten it to just snug. Next, we locate the oil filter. On mine, it's located on the top of the engine. Now, sometimes you can loosen this with just by hand. I was lucky enough to be able to loosen mine. And if not, they make special tools in order for you to be able to grip that oil filter. So simply remove the old oil filter up and out of the car. One thing I like to do is compare the old oil filter with the new oil filter. Make sure they're the same. I also like to write the date and the mileage that I had when I changed the oil right on the oil filter. Make sure to remove any protective wrapping. Now you're going to want to make sure that the oil filter gasket has some oil around it. Now the OEM Toyota filter already come pre-greased, but normally you would just pop off the cap off the oil and put it around the seal to make it easier to remove. This K&N filter did not have any lubrication on the seal, so we're just going to wipe it on the seal. And with the filter ready to go, we're just going to put the filter back into the engine. If your oil filter mounts from the bottom, then one tip is to fill it up with oil. So we're just going to grab some new oil and pour it down the hole until it fills up to the top. And now it's ready to go in. If your oil filter mounts to the side of the engine, just like here on my Camry, then you're going to want to fill it about 1/3 of the way in so it doesn't spill. With all that done, we're just going to lower the car back down on the ground. Fill it up with some fresh new oil. I'm going to be using full synthetic. And then check your engine oil dipstick to make sure you have the right amount in. Note the engine fill line. And then just start your engine and let the new oil cycle through your engine. That's it, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. And if you want to see more, please like, subscribe, and share. And let me know what you guys think down in the comment section down below. Thank you.